What's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy GL Dub, man, back with another video. I know what it is that's wrong with a lot of guys. A lot of guys don't have no way to gauge what they're doing in the field when it comes to women. So either they're too shaken by rejection, they're too shaken by, most guys, they call it a, what do they call it? Fuck. I think they call it a parachute mentality, and you just go wherever the wind blows. And when you develop more game, it don't work like that. It don't work like that because your game gets tighter. You learn like what you're willing to accept and not, which is the most important thing when talking to women. A lot of guys who are beginners, they don't know that. They're like, I gotta learn how to approach. And it's not even about what you say necessarily. It's really your sub-communication, and it's really, this is why it's so important to approach as many women as you can. Now, once you do that for about 3 months, 4 months, maybe even a year straight, that's gonna equip you to always know what to say and how to improv. So that means when a woman says something off track, you just know how to bring that shit back to the point. You know how to make that shit make sense. You're not scared, you're not nervous, you're not weird, you're not awkward. If a woman says no, it's because she either got a boyfriend, she just don't want you, or her culture disqualifies her from even thinking you attractive or even dealing with you. There's a lot of reasons why women either ignore you or say no. A lot of guys don't understand that because they don't talk to women. They don't approach. This is a game of experience. It's not a game of, shout out to somebody I listen to, it's not book smarts. It's just not. It's just not. And it's crazy because you don't understand that until you actually are doing it more. It's not really book smart. Yes, there's some textbook shit like approaching, textbook shit like texting. You could textbook text, you could textbook small talk. But women don't care about that, bro. That's where a lot of guys waste their time, bro. Like, excuse me, I'm on some new shit. I'm on some shit that I've been on in the beginning, but I'm back on that. Because it's all nature. So your energy just gotta be right. You gotta be coming from a specific place, and you can't be thirsty. You have to kill the part of you that cares. When you can do that, when you can kill the part of you that cares, something magical happens, bro. It don't even mean they're gonna want you or choose up on you. But what I said about the kite mentality, I said parachute, but it's really kite mentality. They go wherever the wind take them, meaning if they get rejected, they feel like a reject. If they get accepted, they feel like an exception. You know that's fire. They feel like an exception. So you either are in this limbo where you always feel too special or too qualified or too disqualified. But you never just understand yourself. You never just got game. Like, you never just are across the board. That's what's wrong with a lot of guys, man. They never cross the board. And that's what it takes to have game. And you know what it takes? Confidence. It takes confidence. You wanna know what it takes? It takes confidence. Oh, nah, Will, it gotta be something else besides confidence. Like, you know, guys look better than me. Guys, you know, whatever. Man, I'm telling you, man, y'all are delusional because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Not because guys look better than you, but there's always gonna be guys that look better or worse. So if that's the case, you should have some bitches, because if that's the case, but you don't got no bitches. So how is that the case? Man, nah, because it's a certain amount of women that flock towards a certain amount of guys. Now that might have some validity to it, but in reality, you can become the guys that they flock to by still being yourself. You don't gotta change and be somebody else. You can be yourself and approach chicks and not give a fuck. You can do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You could do that. You can approach women, be yourself, not give a fuck. She can have a boyfriend, and you could, hey, I just want to be your friend. I just want to give you my Instagram. I ain't even trying. You could turn that way. You could see, y'all are so defeated. Y'all not even shooting y'all shot no more. A lot of y'all. Y'all not even doing that no more. And I feel like that's the biggest. I feel like that's the biggest mistake, bro. Because in this lifetime, bro, and I'm gonna just be real honest with y'all right here. All you really got is your efforts, bro. You're as good as your effort. When people see that you shining for some odd reason, everybody who ever shined knows that that's not really odd, because I fucking sat here and tried to win for a fucking year straight until I broke through the fucking walls like Jericho. So how the fuck is it, you know what I'm saying? It's not overnight, but a lot of guys, they don't have no consistency. You know what I'm saying? And that's my whole thing about it, man. That's my whole thing about it, because confidence comes from consistency. It don't come out of fucking nowhere. Approach women. Approach. Realize when you was being a little thirsty. Pull back. Ask yourself what you did wrong. Course correct. And keep going, bro. Life is not meant for you to try a couple times and then stop. Who told you that? Who told you that? But if you don't course correct, you're gonna stress yourself out, because you're not gonna know why you're not doing what you're doing. But y'all don't course correct. Course correct your approach. Course correct everything about you. How you touch, how you talk, how you kiss, how you walk. What outfit you gonna throw on today? I like to bum it up for as long as possible until I pop out with something on that's representable. You know what I'm saying? But this is me, bro. I don't change my outfits for women. This is where my finances is at right now. I don't give a fuck what women think. But I'm still gonna approach you. Do they give a fuck what I think? They don't give a fuck what I think. And a lot of guys, they have a hard time understanding the psychology of women. They're just minding their business, bro. If you sit still and you don't approach no women, you will not get no ass. You will not get no numbers. You will not get nothing. And the reason why is because they're busy. They're minding their own. And that's cool. But guys just gotta realize, bro, that you know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You really do. And this is why I'm saying this video, but you really do. And the worst part is even when you're failing, if you got a mind that is evolutionary or solution based, you can always pull from that situation, like course correct. Like, damn, like, okay, what I do wrong? Was I being too nice? Was I being too mean? Was I being too logical? Was I being, whatever? Because I'm telling you, bro, these women are different type of creatures, bro. And if you're scared to talk to them, you're not gonna get shit. You're just not, man. You're just not. And it's okay. Stop being scared to be seen as an outcast. Stop being scared to be seen as a reject. Stop being scared to be seen as a red pill or any of that bullshit. Stop being scared of all these names. These fucking names. These names don't mean shit. Illusions, that's what they are. Illusions. You hear the word so much that subconsciously you start to believe, what if I'm red pill? I mean, I don't like everything women do either, so maybe nah, you just who you are. You just see injustice in certain behaviors, but in reality, you're just not learning no game, so you can't change what you see. But when you learn game, it changes what you see. Because you're gonna know, oh yeah, I wasn't really macking her for real. I ain't say nothing but hi or hello. You wasn't macking her for real. And then you talk to so many women eventually that you start to see like, okay, I was macking this one, and this one wasn't buying in to the mac. So now that's just really just getting rejected at that point. But when you just walk up and say, hello, how you doing? What's up? I'm Will. And that shit don't go nowhere. Or she say, I got a boyfriend. Or she ignore the fuck out of you. What the fuck? Why do you care about that? That's my question to y'all in this video. Comment down below. Let me know. Why is that shit so detrimental? I understand getting rejected day after day after day. Yeah, you're going to start to feel some type of way. But if you getting like a win and then 3 rejections and then a win and then 3 rejections and then a win and then 3 rejections and then a win, and he's going in that pattern, you got to understand that you have something to work with. You're just not gamed the fuck up. So you're going to lose all of the shit that you get. Because as soon as a woman accepts that she give you her Instagram or her number, she accepted you into her meta world, and as soon as you open up that conversation or even through text, you're the man, so you have to lead and say something that's catchy enough to where she don't feel like I'm wasting my time. Women lose interest so fast because that's just the way the world works, bro. Don't be mad at the game, bro. Play the game. Don't be mad at the game, because as soon as you get mad at the game, I think every man should get mad at least 3-4 times. You're never gonna stop learning game because you're gonna go back and listen to somebody spit that game that really got game. You're gonna be like, man, why the fuck am I bitching? Everything a man, if you a man right now watching this video, everything you ever did or learned in your life, you had to literally bitch about it a little bit and then realize, like football practice, like, damn man, this shit hard as fuck. Why you making us roll in the dirt and shit like that every day? Or making us run suicides every day? But while you was bitching, the nigga who on your team that get all the buckets and the coach leaving the game, he just run. He don't whine, he just run. Winning is contagious. Losing is contagious. Winning is also contagious. What do you think women want? They want to be around a winner, period. End of story. End of story. Yes, you could be a nigga with money and still be goofy, but if you really learn how to treat women, they're never gonna see you as goofy. So a lot of y'all don't know how to treat women, and that's all it is. And so let's not make excuses. Let's not beat ourselves up in that way by telling ourselves we're not good enough and, you know, all this crazy ass psychological ass shit. It don't make sense. You don't even got the money another nigga got that you watch that get bitches. You don't got the resource, you don't got the same shit other niggas got. But when you get it, you're gonna have the confidence and you're gonna have the money. So you don't need to have what somebody else got. You need to have what you got in your situation, and you need to keep approaching women. And a lot of y'all that I see approaching women online, respect to y'all. But the only thing I would say that y'all could change is coming across more like the prize. Even though you're approaching her, coming across more like the prize. I know that shit sound crazy, but if you subscribe to me and you lock in, I can teach you how to do that shit. Cause trust me, I be doing that shit. I don't care if she got a boyfriend. I don't care if she got blue eyes. I just approached a chick with a girlfriend, with a boyfriend and blue eyes. Still got that IG. Still gave her my IG, locked her in. And before that, I talked to a chick that ignored the fuck out of me. You know what I did? I went, I sat down, I charged my phone and minded my fucking business. I minded my fucking business. Do you see the significance in that? Because she was minding her fucking business. Oh, nah, I'm not gonna be sitting here saying, excuse me 15 more times while you ignore me. Fuck that. Come on, have some esteem. Have some confidence. Have some arrogance. Have a little bit of arrogance. Have a little bit of ego. Make these women want you, bro. It's not gonna happen overnight. But if you carry yourself a specific way, then it's gonna happen, man. GL Dub, I'm out, man. Like, comment, subscribe.